Tell them niggas in your city that they barely fucking with me. Where I'm from, that shit get litty. Bullets flying out past semi. Streets at war with soldiers dying. Funerals with mothers crying. Watch them niggas game solid, cause they plotting on your pocket. Pull them more than McFly and take it back. We was chillin' in the alley, selling dimes and shooting craps. I pull up, they hella deep, fuck it, it's time to scrap. Then we started throwing hands, them bitches up the strap, that's a fact. Came up as a youngin' in the hood, so I wrecked the game. Ain't no belt loops on my fucking pants, so I let him hang. Snuck afford it, all up in the school, better let it bang. Niggas solid for a homicide, didn't say a thing. Just me and Mike and Marlon, we was savage, living heartless. On the block, if you informing, bullets fly through, making corpses. Way before rap, this was way before rap. Where I used to bathroom at the school, that's my own damn trap. We're trapping and selling meds, not thinking about the feds. Too busy getting this bread. You owe me, you better pay it. We squad up, letting bullets fly, put them gang ties. And if it really wasn't clear, fuck the other side. Oh, you down, 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 down. Oh, you down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. I swear to God, the Lord be testing me. How you take away my heart but still be blessing me? How you showing me my dreams but still be stressing me? Family know the price of fame but won't invest in me. So I'm gonna take it to the chin. I caught my wins up in the past. It's time I go and win again. I know I had to sin to win, and yeah, I'm gonna sin again. But when I count $1 million cash, I think I might go and repent. Niggas hated on me, cause calling on me. You fucking up my re-up, that's a problem, homie. Only thing that keep me focused is $1, Brody. It's always death before dishonor. Keep it solid, homie. Lost my heart deep in them trenches, it's just how I'm bred. And if I threw dirt on your name, I stand on what I said. Watch my stock rise strategic, believe it. I'm swimming in wealth and you fiending. Purebred by my business like the song said. That's why I'm shooting up the gym like I'm a ball player. Don't play with my time, it costs. Can't shoot at the dime, you're lost.
Hello, 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 hello. That is my oldest son and his single Down. It's good when you can start your show off with music made by your own flesh and blood, my offspring. I'm so proud of him. Bush Baby, that's my oldest son, Heavy Don Wayne on YouTube. Yeah, so thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna put his link up in the chat because my son is not out here doing crazy stuff. He's working and doing something positive with himself. And I am so proud of him that I could just cry. So yeah, my son is out here making good things happen. And he's in school and got a job. So the link is in the chat if you want to please go over there and click like on his videos and on his channel and subscribe. So that'd be 2 generations monetized on YouTube. How y'all doing, everybody? What's going on? I'm glad y'all here with me. I'm not gonna hold you long because I want to go catch this second half of this football game. But I watched episode 3, as I'm sure you did, and yeah, seems a lot of people out here are for sale. People are being bought for their friendships and their loyalties, are being bought for cash apps. But guess what? You can't throw money on this to make this problem go away. It's going to follow you for the rest of your days. Your cash apps and you're throwing money on the situation and trying to buy people off and pay people off and make them go away and buying loyalty and alliances and friendships. It's not going to make this go away. You got to deal with this for the rest of your life. It's just that simple. You can't put this on this situation and make it go away. It ain't going nowhere. Nope. Nope. Cash apps and can't help you. Nope. Nope. Ain't gonna happen. Ain't gonna happen. No, 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 no. Cash apps can't make this go away. Going on people's platforms and telling lies can't make this go away. No, sir. The more you talk, the worse it gets. When will you learn? When will we learn the valuable lesson? Bought friendships are not real friendships. Welcome, everybody. Hello from Philly. All right. Fly, Eagles, fly. I was at work watching the first game, and I said, what was I going to talk about tonight? After I even watched the interview at my job today. Let me get a sip of some of the down home. No amount of money going to make this go away. Oh, cheers. No amount of money gonna make this problem go away for you, sir. You can cash out, yes, moonshine. You can cash out Venmo, Zelle, PayPal, money order, Western Union, MoneyGram, whatever you want to do. Ain't gonna stop this train from rolling down the track. No, ma'am, no, sir. You can go. The lady that's covering this story now, Miss Tasha K. 1.5 million subscribers. Whenever she talk, just like in the old days, they said when E.F. Hutton talks, the world listens. The world is listening. You can buy your way onto a show with 100,000+, and another one got 300,000. You got people out here windmilling for you and don't know the whole story, but they out here windmilling for you because you slid them a little money. You go on their show, and then they go on a vacation to the islands, and you sitting up there with your 1989 troop jogging suit on, sitting in between them. One go to the island, the other one, we don't know what vacation they're going to take. You can't make this go away with dollars. The brother came on today, and boy, in spite of all that was said about him before he got there, the brother is a college-educated man, bachelor's and master's degree, verifiable degrees, real college degrees, no fake degrees. Got on there and spoke very, very intelligent brother, and was very convincing and very transparent and very honest. Another nail in the coffin. It ain't getting no better. The more you talk, the worse it gets. The only thing left to do now is just tell the truth. And as my island brothers say from Trinidad, tell the truth. And get it over with. Because sitting here lying and having people windmilling for you, people that you know you for a fact you're embarrassed to be seen with publicly, which brings me to this point. Conscious TV. I have a question for you, sir. I have a question for you, Conscious. I have a question for you. Yeah, you're going to cry in that car. Yes, you are. Because you got left. You were tardy for the party. You got left last week. You know what?
You're gonna cry in the car.
Yes, you are. Guess what? I'm going to say it one more time.
You're gonna cry in the car.
Yeah, buddy. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? Let me ask you a question, sir. I'm gonna lean over this way. Hey, question. You say a prophet is not honored amongst his own. John 4, verse 44. I have a question. You, according to the court document that Marcellus and I read a couple of years ago, it was, well, not court documents, a deposition. The person that you're out here windmilling for made the statement that he doesn't know who you are, that you're just somebody on YouTube that follows him and likes his content. He didn't even take ownership of knowing you. But that was 2.5, 3 years ago, I think, not even that long. Now, how is it that you are the be-all, end-all, know-it-all about this whole situation, a situation that happened allegedly before the police report was filed in 2018? The conversation that we're going to see the receipts on happened in 2017. This incident happened back in 2000, whatever, when the accuser, Levantre Andrews, was an underage boy. Now, how is it that you know so much about this situation that you are the only authority on this situation? You didn't, according to a deposition that was by the person that pays you, because we know you are a liar for hire. Now, the person that pays you has said before 2020, they didn't even know who you were. But now you're an authority on things that happened in 2006 or 2007 and 2008, when this person had no knowledge of who you were. But now here you are, 2023, and you're an expert on everything that happened in your employer's life before they even know who you were. Can you make that make sense for us? I'm just wondering. Can y'all put in the chat hashtag justice for Levantre Andrews? Because we're gonna keep the main thing the main thing. Justice for Levantre Andrews, right down there in the ticker tape. You are a liar for hire. Yes, you are. You are lying for whoever paid you. I know. That's why I did it, Lynn. That's why I did it, really, just so you get a good ha-ha out of it. So the liar for hire, 3 years ago, or less than 3 years ago, in a court deposition, that person said they didn't even know who you were. You're just somebody on YouTube. But now all of a sudden, here you are in the last couple of years, and you're an expert on all things dingleberry. You are the dingleberry expert. Yes, you can say his name in the chat. Yours truly? Yes. I didn't want to miss nobody, so I didn't call people by name, but welcome to everybody. If you're here, please click like and share this video. And Bush people, if you don't know by now, if you still believe in the lies that's being told, I don't know what to say to you, because it don't get no plainer. It don't get no plainer. Yes, go Chiefs, Lynn. Yes, they're winning. And that person that was interviewed today, Levantre's brother, very articulate, very convincing, very, I can't say enough about it. He just, my mind was already made up, but when he came on and said what he had to say, I'm just saying. That's right. Justice for Levante. That's right. Justice for Levante Andrews. That's right. That's right. That's right. Oh, that corn liquor is hitting. Mm. So, to the people that have been out here that were bought and paid for, I have a question. I'm not going to say no names because I'm not going to give you no thunder. But what I want to know is, is your soul, your integrity worth 30 pieces of silver? Because you sold yourself out to the highest bidder. And when the shit hits the fan with this story, your subscribers and people across social media are going to come back and ask you, why did you align yourself with somebody that is accused of all this? Was it worth it? The price was too high. You sold your soul and your integrity and your good name and reputation, if you had one before this happened, for 40 pieces of silver. You went out there you were sold to the highest bidder. I got people out here that I have never heard of at all, with platforms that are dragging me saying that I'm lying, whatever, because that's what they were paid to say. And I'm not going to say her name, but I'm just going to look right here into this camera and I'm going to say this to you. You don't know me. You don't know nothing about me other than what you were told and what you were paid to say about me. But I will say this, at the end of the day, I can hold my head up high because I've had to deal with this nonsense for 3 years, being called everything but a child of God. And everything that Daddy Warbucks tried to do to pay to make it go away, it's come back anyway. It's come back anyway. But we're going to keep the main thing down here in the ticker tape. Justice for Levante Andrews and all of the accusers, the ones that I interviewed and the ones that have yet to come out. Oh, yes, there are more. And they are coming. And they're going to come. They're going to come forward. Yes, they're going to come forward. And your money can't buy silence no more. You got bought friends. But see, the funny thing about a bought friendship, when the money get funny, so does the friendships. A true friend will be by your side whether you have money or not. Your money getting low because people are unsubscribing. People are texting me and emailing me, apologizing to me because they doubted me all these last couple of years. But now they see I wasn't lying, and they say, Daryl, I owe you an apology. You wasn't lying. You telling the truth. I said, I know, and I accept your apology. And people are unsubscribing. And when they unsubscribe, they take their $12, they take their $8.88, they take their digital tithes away. They do all of that. And that means you can't go out here flossing and flexing because you ain't got the money no more to floss and flex. And all those bought friends, they're going to disappear. And Puss in Boots going to disappear because, as I recall, somebody that was very close to him growing up said he's only loyal to you as long as he's being paid by you. That's right. So what you gonna do when your money get funny? And it's getting funnier day by day because that big mouth of yours, to quote Jimmy Ballard, that tongue of yours is going to be the rope that hangs you. And you on the gallows, and the rope is swinging over a big oak tree limb. This can't help you no more. This can't help you. You gotta tell the truth. Thank you. I know, Kelly. I saw you. Thank you. Thank you. I saw that. I saw that. So if you want me to send you a little jar from down in the backwoods, Alabama, because you're gonna need something to calm those nerves. Cheers. Mm. Mm, mm, mm. Ooh. Thing right there can make a plane take off. Good God Almighty. Y'all, please click like and share. Please click like and share this video. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. I'm growing by the day because lately my name has been popular. My name has been ringing through these YouTube streets and back alleys. People that didn't want to have nothing to do with me now, all of a sudden, they want to hear what I got to say. I ain't been lying. I ain't going to start. What's up, Don Prince? Man, yeah, we need to connect, bro. We need to connect. We need to connect. A lot of stuff going on. We need to talk. Don, do you have a YouTube channel? Because he does good work. He's a good photographer. Excellent work. Right here in the city. Yeah. We support our own over here in Cleveland. Yes, sir. This story is starting to get covered by white folks. And you know when white folks start picking up a story, it's gained some traction. But when the person that's talking about you has a 1.5 million subscribers, the old insignificant vlog over here, you know, I have a few thousand like this, yeah. But Tasha K, 1.5 million. A whole bunch of zeros and some commas. Yes, indeedy. But yeah, that brother said today, he just stuck another nail in the coffin. That's right, down the rabbit hole. That lady, she's been covering this story. Shout out to Sean Davy Way show. He's been covering this story very well. Shout out to King Payne, the official King Payne, the original king with the crown. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to Sean Davy Way. Tasha K. Even Wiley been covering it. And he's been doing a pretty good job, even though he take his shots at me every now and then. That's all good, though. It's funny. I'm good. As long as the main thing is the main thing, I'll take them hits. I've been taking them for almost 3 years now. As long as the main thing is the main thing, justice for Levante Andrews and all of the accusers. That's all I care about. I'll take them hits. Yeah, Wiley's been covering this, Kim. Yes. Yes, he's been covering this and been lighting it up. He take his shots at me, but it's all good. I laugh. It's funny. But Sean Davy Way, if you ain't got nothing, I mean, if you got some time, go over there and go over to official King Payne after you watch Tasha K. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Justice for Levante Andrews. Justice for Levante Andrews and all the accusers. The ones that have already been interviewed, the ones that have yet to be interviewed. Oh, Dom, man, you hit me up offline. I'll bring you up to speed. More people are going to start to talk because let's see. You got Tasha K's 1.5 million. You got Sean Davy Way's large following. You got official King Payne. You got Wiley. It's over 2+ million people that they have a reach of that they can. And you can't buy enough people to combat 2 million+ subscribers. You can't buy enough people off to combat 2+ million subscribers between those people. And I haven't even mentioned the other people out here that's covering the story. Oh, it's easily 2.5 million people that these subscribers, their subscribership of these people that I know off the top of my head. Miss Furlow Speaks, a couple other people. I don't want to miss nobody, but it's a lot of people with big followings. Dr. Blue. My God. What's up, man? Church Disease, my brother. Oh, I don't know. We had a little discussion about that. I have a theory. Would y'all like to hear it? Please put a one in the chat if you'd like to hear my theory on why. I would love to. I'm pretty sure it was. See, Boogie Love, I'm pretty sure. They were supposed to have a press conference about this, from what I've been told. We shall see. Okay, I see some one. Ooh, I see a good God. I look down, look back up. There's about 51s in the chat. Okay, here's my theory. Why the lawsuits won't happen. If you sue everything that you tried to use these to hide, what's going to happen is when you sue the person that's looking for you to serve you with that $20 million lawsuit, because see, when you go to court, like say you sue person named John Doe, you sue John Doe, you go to court with John Doe. When you come out of court, the lawyer for Bishop Lamore Whitehead is going to serve you right there in the court, because you have to show up to court. Here's why. Because when you sue somebody, that person's going to countersue, and then their lawyer is going to call you onto the witness stand, because they're going to question you on the witness stand. So you physically have to show up to court. So when you physically show up to court, you're going to get served with that $20 million lawsuit. And they could kill two birds with one stone, because Turkey Leg, King Jive, Thunder Thighs, Lion King Jive, the liar for hire 2.0, he going to get called to the witness stand as well. So he'll get served the same day. You can't have that. That's one. The other reason you ain't gonna sue nobody. This is all talk, but you say that's on these other channels because you have people that'll subscribe to you and they want to hear something. So the other reason you're not gonna sue, because everything you tried to hide is gonna be brought into court during discovery phase and during the trial. Your medical records, the other accusers to testify and point you out in open court. So you're going to have all these people pointing their finger at you. Your medical records, because people have accused you of giving them the package. So your medical records from Raleigh, North Carolina, going to be entered into evidence. Your medical records from Atlanta, Georgia, going to be entered into evidence. And it's going to be public record forever. You can't have that, because here's the thing. You say you're not gay. You say you don't have anything, and you've produced documentation saying that you have it. You were a married man. If your spouse or ex-spouse or whatever the case may be, if she doesn't test positive and you do, that proves that you did something behind her back, because your spouse should have the same thing you got. And if they don't have the package, that means you got the package out in the streets. So all of that opens Pandora's box all the way open. You can't have that, because you have a church-based following that will turn on you quicker than the weather will. Am I right about it? Yeah, he's turkey leg, Kim. He's built like a butterball turkey. He's short and round with big old legs like a turkey. So that's another reason why this will never see a courtroom. It's just all bluff. But here's the other thing. Your hands are tied. You have to file a lawsuit against somebody, and here's why. If you don't file a lawsuit, here's the thing. Lavantre was sued. The case got dismissed. You could turn right around the same day and file it in the proper court. Why didn't you? Because you knew if you went inside of a courtroom, everything you were trying to hide was going to be public record. Y'all, please click like on this video and share it, please. And if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channels. Thank you. Now back to the show. Justice for Lavontre Andrews. Where was I? I done lost my train of thought. But anyway, I'm gonna go back a little bit. When you withdrew the lawsuit, you could have filed it right again, but you didn't. Why? Because you didn't want all this to be in the public eye, because you know what'll happen. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Here's the deal. You can't have this in the public eye because this is career suicide. Your life as you know it will be over. That's right. Because if he go into court, he's going to get cross-examined by the attorney for the other side. Now here's the kicker. You can't have your dirty laundry on Front Street. But here's the problem. You're between a rock and a hard place. If you don't sue, you look guilty to your fan base. If you do sue, all your secrets going to be out in public forever. You're damned if you do, and you're damned if you don't. Now you have a decision to make. Ain't no more lying. You backed into a corner. Either way, you got to make the decision. Which decision is going to hurt me less? Which one is less painful? They both going to hurt like hell. If you don't sue, you look guilty to your fan base. The rest of us already think you're guilty as hell. But to them, you're going to look guilty. You're going to look like, well, Daryl Moore wasn't lying. What you got to hide? And if you do sue, everything that I was going to bring into court and other people were going to bring into court are now going to be brought into court. So either way, your hands is now tied. You got to do something. You can't just sit still. You just can't sit there and look around. You can't go from platform to platform, buying people off with cash apps and donation and trips and jewelry and gifts. You got to do something. You must file a lawsuit. But when you do, everything that you tried to hide all these years, since the 2006 on up, is now going to be public information forever. You're right. If you just shut up, it ain't going to go away even if you get quiet. And like Tasha K said, whenever you lie, you laugh to try to buy yourself some time to think about the next lie that's about to come out your mouth. But right now, this is where we are. How long I've been up here? Oh, I'm almost done. Really, the longer you drag this out, the worse it's going to be. The more you talk, the worse it's going to be. You are at a pivotal point. You're at the point of no return. That's right, Bush baby, full court press. Baseline to baseline. To them 7th grade educated people that follow you, if you don't do anything, they're going to think you're guilty. And they're going to turn them, and they're going to pull their money from you. But if you go ahead, everything you try to hide is going to be out in public. But I go back to something. Your words in a deposition, you say, you don't know Conscious TV. You didn't know him at all. But he's out here windmilling because he's paid to be the liar for hire. And Jives is a liar for hire. And Jives knew about all this 2 years before I even had a YouTube show. And he said nothing. And that was his godbrother, the one who made the package accusation. He's a coward. So, what's it going to be? The lesser of two evils. Say nothing. Pray this goes away, which it ain't. Be looked upon as a liar and guilty. Or going ahead and filing these lawsuits and spending thousands of dollars because anyone that you sue, Bishop Lamar Whitehead has already said that he's going to cover their legal fees. So there will be no more mediations. You got to go all the way this time. Uh-oh. Moonshine time. Marcellus, do you want to come up? I'll send you the link. while I get a sip of this Bama bath water. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Ooh, bubbly. Mm, mm, mm. I don't know Amon Wiggins, but I'm very disappointed, sir. You sold yourself out for dollars and you got mad when people called you out about it. And you start yelling and screaming. But we call a spade over here. Yeah, Marcellus, I really would like, people love you, Marcellus. You have smart parts. You're so Jeopardy smart. So I'm gonna put the link down there for you. Come on up, Marcellus. Bama bathwater. That's right, Lynn. Yes, sir. Have your hair on your chest. Yes, indeed. Bama bathwater. Can make a jet engine take off. So if you have bought and paid for content creators with your 30 pieces of silver, it is what it is. Hello, sir.
What up, player? What up?
Oh, man. I'm just enjoying the good life.
Yeah, you just call that Bama water.
Yeah, well, look at it. See, that's how you know it's kicking. See how them bubbles go away?
Oh, man. That's that grease lightning.
Shoot. That's that paint remover.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's hilarious.
Storm Monroe and Armand and all these, and this, what's that nosy bystander and this other lady? What's the other lady that talked about me? Let me get a drink. I'll think of it.
I don't even know, dude. There's so many people talking about this stuff. We had just reserved the right to go on in 2023 and just straight up chill. And then all of a sudden, somebody opened their big mouth, and next thing you know, there was that preacher, Whitehead, who was all over this thing. And then next thing you know, this thing done went crazy all over again. This is just a mess. And I just have to tell you, I'm just amazed. And I'm sitting back, I'm watching everything. We in the bushes.
Oh yeah, Sherelle's world.
What up, Lynn? What up, chat? What up, everybody? I appreciate y'all.
Money came by this, pay this, make this go away.
But let me just say this real quick. I understand if you have a strong dislike for another content creator, but that strong dislike should not skew you to the point to where you can't be honest and face reality and face facts. The fact of the matter is, nobody has said the man is guilty of anything. We just simply told you that one of these things is not like the other, and this stuff just doesn't add up. On the 1 minute you say you didn't pay the man for nothing, then you come back and say you just gave him the $60 just to be giving him $60, which makes no sense whatsoever. Then the man's driving your car. I mean,
school.
This is a trip.
And on dates with his now wife.
Thank God for his wife. I just give God praise for that woman over there. Thank God.
I have a question though, sir. You're a pastor. I just officiate weddings, Church of 30 plus people, maybe 50 on a good day on Easter Sunday. How you gonna have somebody playing drums for you for 2 years and you don't know who they are?
Especially if your church is that small.
I mean, when you've been in the pulpit preaching, don't you look back at the orchestra pit or your musicians and look over to your left or to your right, wherever they sitting?
You better.
Up in the choir stand. So you gotta you gotta be on sync, like you whooping it up. You want them to keep up the beat with you. So you gotta look over at them. So you ain't gonna tell me, 1, that you don't know them by name, 2, that you don't know who they are because they're playing the drums for you, and 3, they're on your church payroll, right?
Well, yeah, I would assume so.
But you didn't know them, and they've been in your church playing every Sunday for 2 years.
Yeah, it makes no sense. But see, this is why I said just allow people to keep talking, because what's going to happen is, you're gonna talk yourself into jail, into prison. That's what's gonna happen. You're going to jail. Cause see, now we done got over into a whole nother realm of things. Now you can keep talking about you're gonna sue people and do all this suing and all that other kind of stuff. But you're gonna go to jail. So I just would suggest somebody go around and shut up.
Your ass going to jail. Take one.
Just go shut up because you've been discovered. And I'm just saying, you've been discovered for all of your inconsistencies. Your statements don't add up. You know, if this was a Wrigley's Believe It or Not episode, most people would not believe you. They would simply say, nope, I don't believe it, and go on about their business. But here's what I want to stick a pin here. To all of you people that are funding that vlogger's dysfunction, you putting your money on this stuff to allow people to go around and just continue to lie. I just want to say, especially to you saints of the Lord, you saints of God, I want y'all to listen to me. You're gonna have to give an account to what you're doing. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to give an account to that. What up, Jimmy?
Hey, Jimmy.
You know, you got to give an account for the foolishness that you're doing. And that's all I'm gonna say for that, because y'all are funding this dysfunction. That's all I'm saying, and I mean that. I'm so serious on that, you know, because when I discovered what you know, when I got tired of the institutional church and what I saw going on in there, guess what? Not only did I leave, but my money left. I don't spend my money places where I see a whole bunch of dysfunction going on. And I just believe that there's too much dysfunction. Jesus said a little leaven spoils the whole loaf. And see, with religious people, the first thing they start hollering, well, not my pastor and not every pastor. And every pastor ain't like that. No, we're not saying every pastor is like that. But the seed of dysfunction is in majority of these institutional churches, because all it takes is one seed to spoil the entire situation. And for a lot of it, it is that tithe, it is the control aspect, it is your inability to tell the truth. Who's going to confront their pastor? You're looking at this situation right here. This woman had a whole son that was, you know, in their estimation, you know, was violated, and nobody confronted the pastor. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment they did confront the pastor, what happened? Got booted. You out of here, Jack.
Mm-hmm. You are funding an ongoing criminal enterprise, allegedly. That's a RICO charge. I'm just pointing out the ramifications of your actions. Your money is funding alleged criminal activity. How do you sleep at night knowing that? How do you sleep at night knowing that you was bought for 30 pieces of silver to go on your platform in front of your subscribers and support crimes against children?
It's just a dysfunction and all the mud that's being thrown at this that just drives me crazy, you know. And people have a right to their opinion. They have a right to talk about things that are public. They have a right to discuss it. You know, I don't understand where these people get off talking about they gonna sue every vlogger and every person is gonna get sued.
That's a lot of money, Marcellus. Because like Wiley said, there's a lot of people you talking about suing, and they all live in different states. That's a lot of filing fees, and that's a lot of lawyers you got to hire per state.
Now, I don't care for a lot of these vloggers, but at least I can say some of them have definitely woken up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they were asleep for a long time, but now they're awake. I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yes, they were. They were sleeping. Mm-hmm. But they up now.
You know, and I don't have to hurl insults at people in order to have an objective conversation. You know, a lot of these vloggers are just not really interested in the truth. You interested in just simply, you know, having salacious conversation. And that other vlogger with the wig, he just always over there hollering and screaming, just always hollering and screaming. What you so mad for? Calm down.
He mad because this is going away. And he don't have no regular job, no education, no skills, and his way of life
Well,
is
that don't
about to
matter
go
because you
away.
know, no, because you know that other vlogger said one thing he know is you got to keep your hoes happy. So I hope he
Mhm.
keeping his hoe happy. Because if not, your hoe gonna turn on you in a moment's eye, in the twinkling of an eye, brother. You gonna be, you think you got a bad situation. Ain't nothing like having a hoe turn on you.
Ooh, hell have no fury, like a parking lot without scorn.
I'm just saying, I'm just saying, you need to rethink your position because your position is just, it don't make no sense.
I'm just so glad that my name is Daryl Moore, and that when I go to bed at night, I ain't got to worry about nobody doing no mini series about me or something that could land me in prison. And mm, I sleep real good.
As you should.
And to quote Bishop Earl Carter, I hope you have a very bad day and a very bad night.
Right?
I'll just say, man, I can't lie. It tickles my funny bone
Mm.
because all of this, you have put yourself in a rock and a hard place. Like I said before Marcellus came up here, if you don't say nothing, you look guilty to your peoples. And if you do file a lawsuit, everything you tried to hide with your little money is now going to become public record forever. And then you're going to have to explain a whole bunch of stuff on a whole higher level.
Mm. Well, I think there's so many inconsistencies, and people can, all you got to do, people, listen, if you don't like Daryl, if you don't like me, if you don't like Tasha K, if you don't like any of these other vloggers, just remove yourself and remove the people that is giving you the information, and look at the evidence, look at the stuff that is being presented to you, and really use your brain. Come on now, why are these people going out on this worldwide tour, saving this trying to save this vlogger from his whatever he's got going on? The fact of the matter is, sir, you're the one that made all the statements. You the one that opened up your mouth talking about, I understand. If a vlogger, no, what do you say? I understand if a pastor, a teacher, a priest, or whatever get into a sticky situation. I get all of that. Y'all remember that?
The
Even
situation that I've been through.
right, even the situation that I've been in. I'm not proud of those things. Remember, I'm not proud of those things. And if it ever came out, I probably would deny it.
And I swear to God.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Give me a break.
You can't buy your way out of this one. You got to do something. And it's going to hurt. It's like choosing between a shot in the hip or a shot in the arm. They're going to both sting a little.
At first, you say, I just want to go back. Let's go all the way back here just for a second, Daryl, because I just had
Go
this
ahead.
thought. When we first started talking about this vlogger said we were lying. Remember when they said that the police report was a lie? The police report was false. Said, oh, the police report, I mean, that's what they put out there in the media. Oh, it was false.
And then the FBI got a copy, and that's what Puss in Boots said.
Okay, so that was the first thing. They said that the police report was false. And then when we came out and said, no, the police report wasn't false, and here is the address where it was. Then the next thing they said is there was no home at that address. No one lived there. The house hadn't even been built yet. And nobody was there. And then the other vloggers picked it up and said, no, we done did some research and that ain't true. And then the man came forward and said he was 14, 15. Then the people came back and said, no, he was 17, 18. We done proved, it done been proven that the man obviously joined the ministry when he was a whole lot younger. And this stuff is so convoluted, but all you got to do is go back to the very beginning and do your homework. That's all you got to do.
The numbers. How can you be in a church playing the drums for 2 years and the pastor who is less than 10 feet away from you not know who you are, what your name is, and the church only got 30 to 50 people, and you on the payroll, and how could they not know who you were if they had to pay you every Sunday?
Well, but my thing is this. First of all, you're a wannabe singer. And don't let me be disrespectful because I don't want to downplay anybody's achievements. You achieved some notoriety and success because I don't want to be disrespectful like that because I think that's true. No, he did. Let's be true. If you go all the way to the Stellar Awards, that's the gospel's Grammys. Okay. So if you make it all the way to the Stellar Awards, that's the gospel Grammys.
Okay.
But here's the thing. Well, here's the thing.
Mhm.
You are putting yourself in a position if you continue to force the issue, and which I think you're going to be in between a rock and a hard place.
Hmm.
You're going to go to jail because now
You going to jail now?
this done ceased to be about some vloggers. Now this is on a whole nother scale and level. So you can keep playing with it if you want to.
Mhm. But I don't have to worry about all that. I'm just the YouTube uploader.
Oh, they got a million names for you. Let's see. Wait a minute. What was your name before? Because see, I got a million names too. You Fupa. What else?
Fupa,
The
and
elder.
the elderly, but Fupa and the people that follow me are Fupa Nation. So shout out to Fupa Nation. Y'all please click like and share. The elderly, the YouTube uploader, that goddamn vlogger over there that's smoking them cigars. Hence my name became the Cigar Vlogger. Thank you. Shout out.
Oh my God, that is hilarious, dude.
What else I done got called? Pimp, drug dealer,
Oh
child
yeah,
feeder.
you was called all sorts of things, dude. I was called a juicy gummy bear. That's
Bear.
about as far as it went.
and then we smart parts.
Oh yeah, said I had smart parts. Well, you know what? Here's the thing. Now, I remember there was a story that was told on Juanita Bynum. For those of you that go way back with this said vlogger, y'all remember when the said vlogger was talking about Juanita Bynum? The vlogger said, well, we know something is wrong with her because everybody in her camp is gay. Everybody who surround Juanita Bynum, they're all lesbians. And I remember this is as good as like it was yesterday. Now, what happens when your entire crew surrounding you is allegedly homosexual and belong to the LGBTQIA community? Should we be looking at you some type of way? You understand what I'm saying? Because you said it. That was the litmus test that you used for Juanita Bynum. You said Juanita Bynum's whole team was all lesbians. So what about it if your whole team is all same gender loving? I'm just saying. But I told y'all a long time ago, this was a God thing. Because see, one thing I know about God, he's not going to let you go out here and be trying to get away with some of the stuff that this vlogger was getting away with. I told you it was coming. And I told you it's going to stay with him for the rest of his life. It ain't going nowhere.
And people go over there burning all the black candles they want. You're going to set your kitchen on fire.
Yeah, you're
burning
going to be
black candles.
Yeah, you're going to be over there like Police Academy running into each other to my yama, 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 yama.
Burning black candles and incense.
Fools. And I told you can't hoodoo what God done already done fixed.
Amen.
It don't work. It won't work. It's just going to revert. And believe it or not, all those spells that y'all thought y'all was casting, all it's done is boomerang right back to you.
Mm-hmm.
And you so stupid and you haven't been able to see it yet. Nobody over here is afraid of your spell witch casting selves. Ain't nobody over here is afraid of that mess. We over here just looking like, oh man, these people is really stupid. Talking about, oh, you put a spell on people's dog to die, and then you talking about you put a spell on folks' relatives to pass away, and all this kind of stuff. No, it's just a natural progression of life. When you get in your 80s and 90s, 9 times out of 10, you might be about to check out of here. So nobody's here moving. Nobody's being moved by those kind of comments.
Mm-hmm.
But we've seen pictures of the inside of your place where you didn't even have a box spring and a mattress. We know how nasty and filthy them baseboards were. We seen the inside of that house. We know what it looked like.
You need some Ajax and some borax. Good God. And some witch hazel.
And you over there talking about you were left an inheritance. And was doing, you Daryl, you remember that? They was over there talking about,
an inheritance. I don't have to work. I have an inheritance. Shit, you better inherit a job application. That's
Yeah,
what
well, you better take that $300 a week they sending you and go buy a clue, because you definitely need a clue and a vial. I'm serious. This is crazy.
Here, I mean, I'm just trying to figure out how someone that'd be like you, Marcel. Me and you just met a few years ago, and I get into some trouble that something that happened to me 10, 15 years ago. And all of a sudden, I got you out here windmilling for me, saying, "Oh, Daryl Moore would never do that." And you just met me 3 years ago, but you are an official guru as it all things Daryl. And I got you out here in the public spaces. And
Well,
you
how
out here.
but wait a minute. But how could you talk about things that you weren't in a room and you wasn't privy to? And how could you talk about a person's life so to the point to where you're trying to say without with a certain level of surety that this person didn't do something when you weren't there? You weren't there.
You weren't there at all. But you know everything about that person, right? And 2-3 years, according to their words, they didn't even know you existed.
But the person denies you every chance they get.
Yeah, denies you, like in the Bible. Who was the disciple that denied Jesus before the sun came up? What was his name?
Oh, that was Peter.
Yeah, because I'm a street dude. I ain't too churchy, so I have to ask the people that read them kind of things on the record. Peter. That's a funny name. Ironic. Peter.
Mm-hmm. Some of these people are breadbasket eaters.
Peter.
Peter, breadbasket eater. I tell you, y'all. See, y'all folks are some strange people, and y'all church folks is even worse. That's why I left. I walked away. I can't deal with these people. And this is another reason why, Daryl, I sleep good at night, because I don't even think about these people. I go to bed. I watch a couple of these videos. I be laughing, and then I just go to bed. I don't even think twice about this mess, because this is ridiculous. And then you bring in a bunch of church people on in a private paid Patreon to say, "Oh, I didn't do this," and everybody was coming up into my room, and I still do that to this day. I mean, the stuff that I have heard.
Oh, or the stuff that you read in these Patreons, like
Queen of Destiny saying, "Please, what did the brother say?" What brother?
Oh, Levantre's brother.
What did the brother say?
Go ahead.
Well, he's a very educated man, first of all. He has a master's degree. I forget what his master's degree was in, but all I can tell you is, he talked about his mother and his mother's response to the situation. He talked about his brother. He talked about himself being same gender loving. He said clearly that Larry doesn't know him. That's number one. So, because the narrative has been put out there that the other vloggers claiming that he knows him. Larry don't know that boy. The boy clearly said he don't know him. He said he's only been to his church a couple of times, and he went to his house, I think, once or twice. But he said, I don't know that man. But he said when he initially went to the church, he said he could tell right away that Larry was gay, in his estimation. And that was his opinion of Larry. He felt like Larry was gay. And he said, because he's a gay man and he recognized it. And so and then they kind of talked a little bit about that. And so, yeah, it just was a very eye-opening, calm, he wasn't salacious. He wasn't vengeful. He wasn't, it wasn't like he had an axe to grind. He talked about the fact that he loved his brother and he wanted his brother to be able to articulate and get the help that he needed. And he's been in therapy. And, he talked about the fact that he's also in his line of work had to deal with people who've also had this type of trauma. And, it was just a very good overall conversation, because I received a phone call from someone after they watched it. And then after they watched it, they said there was no doubt in their mind, to this person's guilt or innocence. They said, I am assured of my position now by watching that final interview. The person said, I know I've made up my mind about this situation. And the only thing I can say to you guys is, me and Daryl have made up our mind about this 2 years ago. And see, so here's the thing: a lot of people are getting a lot of information, and you're now coming to grips with the information that you're hearing, but it's been in front of your face. There's been so much mud thrown on the stuff that you can't make a conscious decision about the things that you've heard and the things that you know, because people are constantly trying to, to move you in another direction. We got the receipts. The receipts is over here, and they got some old thing that they posted up, and they trying to create some narrative. But if you methodically take all of the information that has been presented, and you go in the timeline that the information was presented, you present it articulately, and you have a legitimate discussion, and you also have some hard questions thrown at you. Because see, here's the thing: when we first started talking about these vloggers and preachers and all these pastors doing all of this stuff, we allowed people to come up into the chat and ask us questions about it. We have never hid from anything. Now we don't do that now because of some other stuff that went down. But I'll simply tell you this: we've never been afraid. But you ask those other people, let some other people who disagree with them come up on their platform and see how you get treated. See how you get treated. We took everybody. We said, okay, call, get up on the line and talk to us. What do you think we're wrong about? How are we wrong? Can you present to us how we're wrong or how we're missing the mark? And we ask you for your opinion. Those other vloggers don't do that. They don't. They just yell and scream for 30, 45 minutes and talk about what a horrible person Tasha K is. And it doesn't matter what you think of that lady. You may not like that lady, but the fact of the matter is she's brought to light something that a lot of other people don't like to talk about, especially you church folk. Y'all don't even like for people to talk about this stuff because you just want to bury your head in the sand and act like this stuff doesn't exist. But the fact of the matter is it does exist. And that's what Levantre's brother talked about today. He said, well, the sad part about this stuff is still going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
He said, this is still going on.
And he said, if you don't talk about it, it's going to be more victims.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I just wanted to read something that came across my desk that was very interesting the other day. It was said by the person in question: you should take PrEP if you're having unprotected sex.
Oh, Lord.
Further, it gets worse. Use silicone lube, preferably pure silicone, for anal sex without a condom. This will protect against micro tears. Use water-based lubricants when you're using a condom or toys.
And that was on a person's private OnlyFans page. I know where that came from.
Yes.
I know exactly.
Before that channel got shut.
I know exactly where it came from. It's just sad, but hey, go ahead. And if you guys are still angry with us, which I don't think most of you are that are in this chat, and shout out to all of you, please hit the like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the Cigar Vlogger, please make sure you hit the button, please. His Cash App is on deck. Make sure that you reach out to him and support him. He's been through a lot in the last couple of years. All your support is appreciated. Now, let me just say this. This
is a good one. Good sex doesn't require an emotional connection, but great sex happens when there's an emotional connection.
Why is this person so infatuated with getting
sex? Laid and lube for the booty hole.
You the pastor. That's what I don't get. I don't get that. I really don't. I just don't get it. Shout out to the 300 or so of you guys watching. Thank y'all.
If you're in a traditional relationship, but you want to explore an open relationship and want to have that convo with your partner, email me. Good God.
Oh, Lord. Lisa Wilson said in Kojic, 50 people is choir rehearsal. Shoo. Y'all have more than 50 people in the choir rehearsal. But a lot of people don't understand. A lot of people's choirs is somebody's church.
Jamisha, there were some more episodes that were added at the last minute because originally it was supposed to be Levantre, mother, wife, receipts. But then the brother came, and from what I'm understanding, this thing has been extended out to 5, maybe 6 episodes now. So just be patient. The receipts are coming. And the longer you have to wait on them receipts, the more sleepless nights somebody gonna have.
Well, here's the thing for me. What more of a receipt do you need? If you take the information that's been presented and surmise, take that information, surmise it, and in your estimation, make a hypothesis about what's been presented to you. A part of the ability to critically think is to take information and data that's been presented to you and take that information and be able to come up with a hypothesis and based upon the data that you have received. What I don't understand is everybody keep talking about, well, where are the huge receipts? Okay, well, hold on. This is a whole man that done come forward. That in
and
itself,
his brother and
right,
his mama.
that is a huge receipt within itself.
Thank you.
That's a huge receipt within itself.
All day and twice on Sunday.
Some of y'all are so stupid. You'll see something go. You'll see the spaceship go into space and talk about you won't believe it until it come back down. What? The damn spaceship done left the Earth. What the fuck? Y'all so retarded. And I'm sorry to say it this way, but that's just the way I feel. Some of y'all is fucking retarded.
I would show the ET picture, but I don't want to cause somebody to get upset.
I mean, Jesus, don't they teach you in kindergarten one of these things is not like the other? Damn. Don't you supposed to be able to draw a line from one side of the paper to the other to match up what the things that match up and make sense, and the shit that don't match up, to leave out of the equation? There's a lot of shit in this whole thing, and forgive me because now y'all, I don't know what done happened. I must have got triggered.
Go ahead.
Y'all get on my damn nerves. Some of these vloggers and some of these people out here. What the fuck else do you need?
My.
I mean, I can make some decisions just based on some information that I receive. Because I know one thing: I ain't putting R. Kelly in a motherfucking room with any of my nieces and nephews. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not doing that shit. What the more do you all need? I know one thing: I like Bill Cosby and I respect Mr. Cosby, but I ain't letting him make me no motherfucking drink. I don't give a damn if he is 80 years old. You ain't making me shit. I'll pour my own glass of wine.
In fact, I ain't even drinking. I'm bringing a bottle of water with me.
I'm just saying. I'll pour my own drink. What the hell wrong with y'all?
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna play this game. I'm not playing this game with church folk, and I ain't playing this game with these internet trolls. Because see, most of you are just trolls. You just hide behind these avatars. But the rest of us are actually out here as real people showing our face. But the rest of you throw rocks and you hide your hands. Nah, I'm not down with that. That's why I don't pay comments and stuff no attention anymore. I've really learned how to distance myself and remove myself from all of this. Because y'all something else. Y'all something else. I'm just saying. And especially black people, your sons are getting molested and your sons is being, turned out and all this kind of stuff. And you just trying to act like you don't see the writing on the wall. Come on, man.
Something to be said.
Yeah.
There's something to be said. But the main thing going to be the main thing over here. Justice for Levontre Andrews and all of the accusers. And all of the accusers yet to come out.
Well, no, I think all this week every time I see some shit, I'm gonna put hashtag you a motherfucking lie. That's what I'm gonna put in the chat. Hashtag you a motherfucking lie. That's what I'm gonna put in the chat. Cause y'all play too much. And don't be lying in my face. If y'all don't remember back in the day, oh God, see, I go way back. I used to call into this vlogger's program. And see, the blogger know not to play with me because I know how to think. You know what I mean? And
you already 50 steps ahead when you said the word think.
This no. He just need to go on somewhere and shut the fuck up. Because you're not helping yourself. You're not helping yourself. And I know a lot of other vloggers are out there like, let him keep on talking. Let him keep on talking. Well, here's the thing. The whole house of cards comes down when there's no more money. Y'all got to hear me. Hear me. See, as long as people fund the dysfunction, they can go around and continue to be dysfunctional. But the moment you cut out the money, the whole house of cards falls. And that's why so many churches today are struggling, because most people aren't going back. They're, even after COVID, a lot of people just not going back to church. And these churches are struggling. And as they should be, because once you move the money from this foolishness, you're like, okay. So you said it was God, but it really was them other people paying. All right, I feel you.
All these people that I hear bought for 30 pieces of silver.
Thank you, JJ Hampton, and thank you for supporting Daryl. I really appreciate it.
I really appreciate everything y'all did for me. I really do. But I can't lie. I started putting stuff together. The more people talk, good, bad, or ugly, the more I start connecting dots. Go ahead.
No, you go ahead, because I just got something else dropped on me.
Well,
What's up with all you vloggers lying about whether you got a PPP loan or not? Let me say this.
Oh, hell.
Let me say this. I own a business. If somebody gets a PPP loan, that's your business, and you don't have to be ashamed of getting one. I have never denied anything that I've received as it relates to my business. See, they tried to make this about us. You understand what I'm saying? They tried to flip this thing on us and make this about us. Business owners can get PPP loans, and people who are legitimately trying to do business, they can do those things. But if you coming out in the public saying you got a PPP loan, and then you turn around a week later and say, oh, no, I never received a PPP loan. And then you turn around and say, oh, but I lied on the application. Oh, God, give me a break. Just give me a break.
Or you say you got the money, but you gave it back. There's no record of you ever giving it back. And there's records showing what bank account it went into, date and time, and when it was transferred, date and time. But what do I know? I just know people that work at the place that gave you the money, but that's something else.
But these people can keep doing that, because honestly, Lisa, I'm gonna tell you this, Lisa Wilson, listen to me carefully. All that's doing is showing the world their true character and who they really are. Because see, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. When that person finally decides that they've had enough and they come out and they tell the truth, they're gonna look to the YouTube streets for sympathy. They're going to look for people to say, oh, I was manipulated and I didn't understand what I was doing. And I just went out there and they told me a bunch of, no, you knew exactly what you was
What's
doing.
that Bible passage you and I don't know if it was Lynn or Christian, you said something covers a multitude of sins.
Yeah. Because that's what people believe, but the thing is, you can't make no excuse for this. There's no excuse for this. And I learned something today by the brother's interview. I had forgot this fact. He said that his brother actually went to Shamako first and told Shamako what had happened to him. And then he went to his brother. And I found out something else today that I didn't realize. That the house where I guess some of this transpired in was in the name of Vincent Terrell Buddha Hill. So the house that this stuff one of the houses that this transpired in was in Buddha's name.
The lease, but not the ownership, not the deed.
But here's the thing: if it transpired in under your auspices and you were the owner of the house, it opens you up to legal liability, and that's
criminal prosecution.
Yeah, and that's what people don't understand. So you can go around here windmilling for people if you want to, but you done open people have accused you of snorting cocaine and doing all kind of stuff before. Now you're gonna really be snorting some cocaine because
lies. Here's the dreams of passion going through my mind. Oh. Dang, dang, diggity, dang, dang.
I'm just saying, bro, you're gonna make me go have a whole glass of wine in a minute. I tell you,
from Spain.
Oh God, I'm gonna need a whole glass because this right here. Now you done triggered me, And then here's this other thing. Why does certain vloggers feel like you on the top of the hill when it comes to certain sectors of YouTube? I heard somebody else say this that the vlogger said, oh, that Tasha K is doing all of this because Tasha K wants his spot and trying to move over into the church sector and do church related topics and subjects and blah blah blah. Nobody thinks you're all of that. Only you think you're all of that in your own head, you dodo brain. Because all of you people out here that's trying to work to be at the top of some heap or some sector, listen to me very carefully. No one can beat me being me. I am an exceptional vlogger. When my shows are on, I'm on. You understand what I'm saying? You can't beat me being me because nobody's going to articulate it the way that I articulate it. Nobody's going to draw out the points the way that I draw them out. I am me and you are you. You concentrate on you. Let me just say this. She has 1 million+ followers.
1.5.
You got 100,000 people, and you wouldn't have got to the 100,000 people if she wouldn't have bought you on her damn platform.
And then the ones that didn't subscribe, you went out on these apps that tell you how to buy them illegally, and you just been lucky and ain't got caught by YouTube yet.
You know, I'm just sick of it. Talking about, oh, you at the top of some sector. And I'm sick of all you motherfuckers talking about somebody trying to out-church you. How do you out-church some damn body? No, you just be who you are and you operate in the space that you operate in. Okay, you can't out-church no damn body. I can't help it that I've been in church my whole life and I understand church culture more than your average person. It is what it is. Mm-hmm. It is what it is. But I bet you if I ask some of you guys what Golden Corral serves at the buffet line, most of you motherfuckers will be able to give me a whole rundown. That's what you specialize in. You specialize in the Golden Corral. I'm just saying. I don't specialize in the motherfucking Golden Corral. Some of you fuckers, you specialize in pup cups and Starbucks. I'm just saying, don't come over here talking that shit. Y'all done made me mad. I'm just saying, don't fucking start that bullshit with me. Talking about somebody trying to out church you and somebody trying to out vlog you in the church space. Don't come up here with that bull. Everybody on the internet is talking about the shit they want to talk about. Ain't nobody bigger or smaller. You operate in the space that you in and be effective in what you do. I'd rather be more relevant and real and effective than to be the biggest vlogger on the internet. Because some of you got thousands of followers, but you're not effective.
I just figured out what Lisa was talking about. Wiggy. Oh shit.
I'm just saying. Black Girl Beat World, they love that damn Golden Corral. They could tell you what the best dishes are, and they can tell, oh my God, they'll tell you
meatloaf, mac and potato, mashed potato and gravy, and the mac and cheese, and they make some good fried chicken.
Shit, I've never even been to the Golden Corral. I called my mother. I asked my mother, I said, Mom, what do you like about the Golden Corral? Have you been? She said, yeah. I said, Mama, what's the greatest thing about the Golden Corral? She said, well, the peanut butter cookies was good.
Oh, they are. Oh man, she ain't lying. She ain't lying. Your mama didn't tell that one lie.
But she didn't say anything about that damn food, though. She said them peanut butter cookies was good, but she didn't say shit about that food.
I have a former fat man confection. I used to go in the Golden Corral, and whoever I was with, a young lady, I'd make sure they put a couple of bowls in their purse, and them rolls used to always come home because those were some good hot buttered rolls. I grab me about a dozen of those and chicken.
If we telling confessions, I actually took a bowl to the soup plantation one time.
And, shit!
And I put some soup in a bowl and went on home with that soup. Yes, I did. I thought since you was confessing, I'll go on and confess. I did that at the soup plantation. How ghetto was that?
You was hungry. You had to eat.
So all y'all be talking about I'm bougie. No, I did some ghetto stuff too. I'm just saying, give me a break. You know, this thing on the YouTube, everybody has a right to build their following, build their audience. But what I also learned about here, about doing YouTube in the last couple of years, some of y'all just not loyal. I don't understand.
These hoes ain't loyal.
I don't understand. I realize that some of y'all gonna float from chat to chat, channel to channel, whatever. Mm-hmm. I get it. Because, you know, nobody owns the audience. You guys can go watch who you want to. Mm-hmm. But all you folks that claiming that the vlogger is one thing, But when you meet the vlogger, you taking photographs with the vlogger and you standing next to the vlogger and smiling and carrying
Oh
on.
hell.
You are the people that baffle my mind, because behind the scenes you'll say one thing, but then in public you'll come out here and do something else. And you are the people that I really, really have to take a way step back on. Because let's say, for instance, if I said R. Kelly was a pedophile, and I've been on the internet for 2 years saying R. Kelly's a pedophile, then I see R. Kelly at the county fair, and I go up to R. Kelly and start taking pictures next to R. Kelly. I just took pictures with a pedophile.
Bingo.
And you don't think that should matter? You don't think that that's something that somebody should highlight and say to you, wait a minute, you're double-minded. On the one hand, you're saying that R. Kelly's a pedophile, but in the next hand, you see him in public at the state fair, you taking pictures with the man. So you're going to let Harvey Weinstein get out of jail and you're going to be taking pictures with Harvey Weinstein, standing next to Harvey in a public place, talking about, yeah, I just love me some Harvey Weinstein. Yeah, it don't make no sense.
Because my college graduation, undergraduate, the keynote speaker, the commencement speaker was Bill Cosby. I got a picture of Bill Cosby. This was before I knew about all the other stuff. And Bill Cosby is my fraternity brother. And do I believe he did some of the stuff? Maybe. But
he was spiking in people's drinks now.
Do I believe it the way they put it out? No. But the point is, he did something wrong. So I'm not free to flash that picture anymore like I used to.
But Daryl, back in the 70s, everybody was taking Quaaludes and fucking. That's what they was doing.
Yeah. Even Judge Joe Brown said that's what we did back in those days.
But now this is what our next generation and this generation need to get through. Listen, you all listen to me very carefully. And this is something we need to really give some concerted thought to, you all. We keep trying to judge the past by present day standards. And you can't do that. You can't do that. You know why? Because what they did in the past is not, thank you, I appreciate that. You can't judge our ancestors on the decisions and choices that they made.
Right.
Back then on our standards today, because they were doing the best that they knew at the time that they knew it. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you're gonna hold your ancestors to all of this knowledge that we've been able to gain and understand, you're not a critical thinker and you're not a balanced person in your thought life.
Exactly.
Because you have to have balance when it comes to approaching subject matters and issues. That's why you have to be objective when you approach subjects like this. You have to be willing to not be so judgmental. I can't judge slaves just based on today's standards. That'll get you stupid shit to say it out in the public, like Kanye West be talking about slavery was a choice. Mm-hmm. You trying to judge today's, understanding and mindset by you're judging yesterday's people with today's mindset, and that's fucking dumb. But that's why we get Kanye West in the world today.
And that old girl that's out here with her angry, self-hating self. What's that woman's name?
Candace Owens.
Candace Owens. Good God Almighty. And then the woman that just died, part of Diamond and Silk. You get those type people. And
she was I think that was the funeral. She was even at the funeral talking shit and espousing conspiracy theories. Your friend done died of COVID allegedly, and you sitting up here talking about people shouldn't take vaccines and people gonna die from the vaccine, and you still promoting bullshit.
Yep.
I'm just
I got all my boosters and I still here.
They need a church booster that repels pedophiles, priests, and pushers. But I wonder where they would serve, where you would get your church vaccine. Where could you go to get your church vaccine? Maybe Church's Chicken. You go to Church's Chicken
or Chick-fil-A, because they be closed on Sunday, so they can use that place to go in there and get the vaccine and get a sandwich on the way out.
I'm just saying, you go to Church's Chicken for your church vaccine. And be like, okay, this will repel any pedophile and priest in a single bound.
But then half the buildings will be empty. Just be in there. Crickets. You know how when you clap your hand and it echo across the room? It'd be that quiet.
I needed this laugh, y'all. Y'all just don't realize.
Yeah, man. That's why I brought you up here. We need to all just laugh and take a deep breath and be like, oh man, needed that. Yeah.
I mean, but life is serious business. And shout out to Ricky Smiley and his family. I know his son passed away. Thank y'all so much for putting that in the chat and reminding me, Betty Yelling. Shout out to Ricky Smiley. We need to be praying for him and his family. His son passed away. And so we're definitely doing that.
Yeah.
But you know, church folk get on my nerves, Dallin. And yeah, I'm hard on them because they get on my damn nerves. And I don't give a fuck. Y'all can get mad at me until the day I die. I'm gonna meet Jesus telling y'all church folk to go to hell because y'all full of shit. And y'all don't call a spade a spade. You make up shit, you lie about shit, you nice nasty, instead of just coming out saying you don't like somebody. Tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. I'm no longer covering in for anybody. No sacred cows. Jamal done had too many outside babies to be calling about he's somebody's pastor. Brian Carn is over there.
I knew he was gonna say Brian Carn.
Sitting up there passing his seed around like he's like he's the Holy Ghost. He just gonna pass the seed around everywhere. And don't make no commitment to a woman, but he want to call somebody his pastor. Oh, come on, let's talk about it. There's a lot of preachers out here. Y'all need to ask Brian Keith Williams what happened to his church and why he had to retire all of a sudden. I'm just saying, and walk away because something happened there that he don't talk about. Where the hell is George Bloomer? Bring your fat ass back over here, sir. What happened to you and what you did with Jimmy Battles? Don't act like we don't.
Oh yeah, we ain't forgot about that. We ain't forgot about that. But you just sit tight.
I mean, we ain't forgot. And A. Bernard Jordan was on the phone call when that shit went down. I'm just saying. So don't get me started. And then y'all got that old androgynous son of his. What's his name? Manasseh. Yeah.
You know, that name just throws me every time.
No, Manasseh must be French for swole, cuz that nigga done swole up, and all of a sudden, he walking around here like he man, looking like a damn fool. How you swole, cuz with arch eyebrows, you little fucker? You look like a fool. You look like a whole fool. How you a weight lifter with arch eyebrows? Give me a break, dude.
Like an Egyptian pharaoh.
I'm so sick of these people, these church people. That's why I told you, Daryl, I don't turn on no gospel, nothing. I don't watch no Christian TV. I don't do none of that no more. I'm serious. When I tell you I done detoxed, I done straight up detox. But I can talk about y'all bastards because I lived in it my whole life. So get ready. Ain't nothing different. I'm still going to be coming at you hard in the paint. You Usher Board 3000 shoe wearing motherfuckers. I know exactly who you are. Don't come over here with that bullshit because I'll tell you what you are.
Hold on. Usher Boy 3000.
You sitting over here questioning if a pastor's gay and everybody surrounding him gay. The cake baker's gay, the wife gay, the cook gay, the best friend gay, everybody gay. What the fuck?
Elders in the Kojic church are getting kicked out of their eldership because they preaching at a gay affirming church. And man, they got busted by the gay.
And here's the thing. Who goes to the military for 20, 30 years and then come out and say a week later, I want to get a motherfucking divorce. And next thing you know, you married to a whole nother woman. Give me a damn break. That just don't happen overnight, you stupid motherfuckers. Y'all so damn dumb. You're just dumb.
No, she didn't. Marcella. You done got the people in the chat cutting up.
Y'all fucking stupid. How you go in the military for 30 years and come out and then with a week coming out of the military, you tell your husband, oh, I want a whole fucking divorce. And next thing you know, you married to a whole woman. And y'all sitting over there talking about, well, we don't know if they gay or not. Y'all.
Because all I know is one thing. When they do stuff like that, it don't mean but one thing gonna happen. And you know what that one thing is?
He gonna cry in the car.
I'm just saying, I'm not playing no games with church people no more. I fucking mean that shit. Your wigs be all off. The only way you can wear them wigs is the church. You can't wear them wigs to the gas company. You can't wear them damn wigs nowhere. You can't even put them damn wigs and hats on. You can't even go to the Sizzler and wear that shit. You can't go.
Wait a minute, you said Sizzler. Oh shoot.
You can't go nowhere. You can't go nowhere with that bullshit on the church folk be wearing.
Not the Sizzler.
Them big ass satellite dish flowers they wearing on their shoulder that look like they should probably be able to get UHF reception. The fuck. I'm just saying. And then you want to be sitting up there talking about Lavondre, the man's brother, and his brother's same gender loving. How the hell you gonna throw rocks at somebody talking about he's same gender loving when you over there got a whole house full of folks? Whole house full of folks.
Extra crispy gay.
I'm just saying, don't fucking piss me off. That's why I tell you, Daryl, when I start thinking about this shit, that's why I tell you I don't think about it until you and I come on. Cause I get triggered and I be mad as hell. Cause I'm sick of church people playing in my face. And then Henry Louis Gates and all of these very intelligent black people want to try to convince us that the black church is the Sebastian to save black people. Are you fucking shitting me? The old black church is not the same church as what we fucking dealing with today. This is not your keep your eyes on the prize motherfucking church. That's not what we dealing with today. I'm just saying it's not the same damn church. It's not, dude. It's not the same church. They act like we still out here, walking across bridges and motherfuckers turning water hoses and dogs on us. No, these motherfuckers is coming. You being robbed every Sunday without anybody pulling out a gun and yelling, "This is stick up." I'm just saying, it's some bullshit, and only black people need to address this with other black people and tell y'all, who y'all fucking kidding? Don't start telling me that bullshit. You're giving up all your damn money. You broke as the 10 commandments. Forget Moses throwing down the commandments. Your black ass should have been threw them down. You just as broke as the 10 commandments. I'm just saying. Now I love God and I believe in the finished work of the cross, but I ain't no damn fool. And you guys got these niggas out here doing all of this stuff and making their money on you, talking about you need to give a resurrection seed. Nigga, when you gonna resurrect and tell the whole truth about what you did to these damn victims? That's what I want to know. When you gonna give a resurrection seed, nigga, and tell us, resurrect your black, it's a Bug's Life looking ass, and tell us what the fuck you did to these young folks. That's what the fuck I want to know. And you coming on Sunday talking about, oh, you want to raise some money. And then you got that slow talking ass Bernard Jordan coming out here. You must be kidding me. And he just got mad because I cussed his black ass out. He ain't done nothing but steal from the black community his whole fucking life. I don't give a fuck if Judge Hatchett, Al Sharpton, I don't give a fuck who vouches for these people. What are y'all? Are y'all stupid? You're stupid. Because see, here's what we do in this country. Visibility denotes credibility. And the more visible you are, the more credible you are. And that's the sad part. That man else sold everything in the black community, including fucking soap on a rope. This bastard sold prophecy soap. And you niggas are questioning whether or not we should have something to say about this here bullshit. I'm just saying. So yeah, I'll talk about you. I'll talk about you motherfuckers until my teeth turn white. You stupid sons of bitches. Now go take that and put that in your hymnal. Because at the end of the day, must Jesus bear the cross alone and all the world go free? No, there's a cross for everyone, and there's definitely a cross for you and me. And I'm bearing my cross because some of you motherfuckers is sure on my back and I'm sure bearing it. Daryl and I've been bearing the cross for 2 motherfucking years, over 3 years. And then everybody just rides in on a white horse. Oh, we believed you all along. No, you didn't.
Oh, here's a question, Marcellus. Good question. And maybe you got some insight.
Well, Reverend Ike, he was his mentor, so maybe he left it to his mentor. That would be my guess. That would be my guess. And I hear that place is run down and got rats. That's what I heard.
It could very well be.
I don't know if that's true or not, but that is what I heard.
Maybe that's why the plane almost crashed. Oops.
God, if we could be so lucky.
Damn.
Land the fucking tall grass. The plane ought to crash in some tall grass.
Oh shit.
You niggas spend all your time anyway in the tall grass. Just like Kobe Mitchell. Y'all all in the tall grass.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, we see you. We know what y'all doing. We ain't stupid. The Bible said we're not ignorant of Satan's devices. We know exactly what you're doing. I'm just saying. Dude. I'm so sick of this here church. And every chance I get, and y'all always had the wrong people on the platforms to talk about church issues, you know. And the only reason why y'all have those people up there because you think that people would not be able to articulately speak. Because every now and then folks gonna get pissed off. And yeah, I'm gonna cuss your black asses out. Why are you so dumb? You don't have no life insurance. You ain't got no money in the bank, but yet and still you giving 10% of your income away. How the fuck? What? You're dummy. Talking about will a man rob God? Yet you've robbed me. No, you done robbed yourself, you dummy. Because I'm the greatest soil to sow in my life. I'm the best. Listen, the seed that I sow into my own life, it steady comes back flourishing. I'm just saying. You over there sowing all these seeds in somebody else's yard, and they getting richer and richer, and you getting poor and poor. You better wake up.
$8.88.
Now maybe I'll go back to Church's Chicken after this and get me another vaccine shot because I'm pissed today.
Oh hell! Oh hell! Oh hell!
But y'all can see the writing on the wall. Quit playing with these vloggers and these people out in the YouTube streets acting like you don't know what the fuck going on. I'm just saying.
Fix it, Jesus.
PPP should stand for please, people. Please, people. Please get a fucking clue. That's what it should stand for. Please get a fucking clue.
You know, that's a good idea.
And how you coming out here always dressing track suits? You the pastor, but you wearing sweatsuits and Adidas. I'm just saying, posing like with one foot up with your tippy toe up.
Running for Jesus.
And can I share this? I'm gonna be real honest with you. I know a lot of people with a lot of money. People with a lot of money don't go around bragging they got a lot of money.
They sure don't.
Only broke people do that. And all you vloggers out here bragging about how much money you got and how much money you making, you're stupid. You should learn how to be quiet and don't do that. I'm just saying. Don't get mad at people talking about you gonna go around suing vloggers. I don't even like half the vloggers that I be watching out here on these YouTube streets, but I stay in the bushes. I don't comment. You know, if somebody send me a video, I'll try to go watch it. But some of you I just can't stand because you ain't not even balanced. You ain't even fair in your conversation. You're just full of shit. You know you're full of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't be bought. You can't buy me with no camera, and you can't fucking buy me with no Cash App. I don't give a damn. If you send me a Cash App, I thank you and I appreciate it, but you can't buy me. I'm not for sale. And it's a shame that some of you, I don't know, COVID must have made some of your brains, slip out of y'all asses.
Hell. Oh, hell.
Because some of you, you're just for sale. And it's proven. And let me just say this. Armand Wiggins, I'm totally shocked at you. I'm completely shocked at you. At least have some balance with the stuff that that you're going to do. Just be some balance, because to tell you the truth, the look in your face tell us that you don't even believe the shit that the person is saying, and you don't even fucking believe it. It's written all over your face. And I had a lot of respect for you, but I don't anymore. I had a respect for you because I saw you on your grind, but you allowing this shit to just cloud your judgment, player. Really? And you on the West Coast playing this bullshit ass game? You know better, dude. You fucking know better, dude. Somebody fucking roll up on you with some bullshit, you know damn well what you gonna do. You're gonna call it out for what it is. You can't flude me out and have me go ahead, and jump on somebody's bandwagon. I'm sorry, Daryl. I had a moment.
Go ahead, take your time.
I'm sorry, sir. I had a moment. I'm just sick of these vloggers. I really am, dude. And why are you going against? Listen here. You can dislike a person, but you don't. Oh God, these vloggers. That's why I say, Daryl. I don't even want to be a part of this stuff. It just drives me crazy.
Take your time. Take your
No gaming with you. What is it? With K2? No, I don't watch the person.
Hell no.
No, I don't watch them. Because there's too many nosy people with the name Nosy in YouTube. I thought it was one Nosy they was talking about, and it was a totally different Nosy.
Hell no.
We was in a private chat trying to figure out which Nosy it was. Which
Shit.
Nosy?
Don't care.
Right. We was like, Nosy who?
The one that got bought for the 30 pieces of silver.
I'm just saying, dude. Nah, man. In gaming, these vloggers is something else. Nah. And I mean, I'm man enough. I would even let these people interview me if I knew that they were going to be fair and they were going to be balanced. But the reason why I don't even go is because I know you're not going to be fair and you're not going to be balanced, and we're not going to talk like adults, because I can answer any question that you ask me.
Because if we can bring the retarded boy on the channel, what's up, my nigga?
Oh God!
If we can bring him up and deal with him, everything else walk in the park.
And I'm sure he probably on some level regrets the fact that he was out there windmilling, but he just hates us so much, you know what I mean, that he can't be honest and come forth and tell the truth about what he really thinks and feels.
Because he need them cash apps.
Yeah, but what kind of man can go out there repping for another man with that type of reputation? I wouldn't even rep for you if you had that reputation.
But you're not for sale.
That's like somebody saying, oh, I want you to sign this NDA. And then I want you to go out and say nice things about me. E. Dewey Smith. Isn't that what was done before? Oh, I'm going to make you sign this NDA, and then I'm going to go ahead and sign. I'll take $10,000, and then I'll go out and say nice things about you. And then you got sued because you didn't know how to keep your mouth closed. And then you lied about that. And then people bought you lie about that.
Damn, started went up again, called Wiley Library Boy. Oh shit.
I'm just gonna say this. We have proven to you all over and over and over and over and over and over and over again that the information that was being presented was legit information. Period. We've proven it over and over again.
Now the rest of the world just catching up.
And this ain't no malice. We're not malicious towards anybody. I don't hate anybody.
I got some people that they won't be on my Christmas list, but that's another story.
Yeah, I'm not maliciously going after anybody. I don't care about these people that much. I go to bed. I go to have dinner and play with my dogs. I ain't think about you motherfuckers.
I smoke cigars, drink dark liquor, look at porn, cuss.
I'm just saying.
Drink moonshine.
And how you got an international a ministry with 30 people? Y'all so fucking stupid. Oh, I was in London. I wasn't there because I was in London. You was in London chasing after somebody that you was hoping that would marry you and have something to do with you so you could tell everybody you had an international ministry. Had no fucking international ministry, because guess what? That person ain't had that many people any damn way either. You had a storefront church. Levantre's brother said it was a storefront. He said you open up the front door and you was immediately in the sanctuary. That's what the man said.
But people that believe them kind of lies, they also believe there's a bridge that goes from the United States to London, England.
I know, right?
They believe you can get there by car in 8 hours. And
then just had a nerve to hate us so much that you're willing to just not face facts. It's sad, dude. I'm not that dude. Because anybody, and one of these days, anybody who wants to have a real legitimate conversation, I'm willing to do it. Set it up. We'll have a real conversation. I ain't mad at nobody. But I know one thing: if you get off track, I know how to hit the exit button and carry my black ass on some damn where. Because I'm not gonna be talking with no bunch of fools yelling and screaming and all of that foolishness.
Oh
That's
no, I ain't doing no panel discussion with people cussing and yelling at each other.
no. I don't do that.
No,
No. I don't do that.
No. Nope. Well, good people.
I've never seen one of her videos, Tammy. I've
Not
never seen
one.
not one of them. Won't even watch it. I've already heard, and I will not be watching.
I be getting links to that kind of stuff, but I'm like, no, I can't.
How old is she anyway? Is she an older lady?
I don't know.
Somebody put in the chat. How old is this Sherelle? Is it Sherelle? How old is this Sherelle woman? Is she?
She got to be in her 40s. I'm gonna guess 30, late 30s, early 40s, somewhere in there. She's
okay.
Between 35 and 55. You know that area, that range that I talked about with the 7th grade education, with or without kids.
Well, Lisa, let me mention this. Lisa, have you ever noticed that retarded people are always hypersexual? It's like the more retarded they are, and yeah, I say retarded because it's the word I want to fucking say. If you're retarded, these retarded people are really hypersexual. I'm just saying.
And super strong.
Mookie,
leave me alone.
Listen here, Mookie hypersexual. What's the other little crazy boy's name? Kobe Mitchell, hypersexual. What's the little one that be wearing the figure skating outfits? Talking about he's delivered. What's his name? Andrew Caldwell, hypersexual. Who else? Harlow Thundergood Cohen Rayan, hypersexual. I'm just saying. All of these people, Denise LaSalle,
shit,
hypersexual. She over there showing people her breasts on a Facebook Live. I couldn't believe that. Just hypersexual. You're just nuts. But Lisa, retarded people is hypersexual. I'm just saying. And if you in your 50s, and you over there and you're not being objective and doing your homework and your research, you're a retard in my estimation. You damn 40, 50 years old and you're not doing your homework, because I'm not going to believe something just because you fucking say it. I don't give a damn if you come up on this panel and you tell me something. I'm going to go back and do my homework and my research. I'm going to go find your black ass out. Go do your homework, people. That's all I'm saying. I know you want to get out of here, but I want to end my comments by saying, fuck all of you who disrespected me and Daryl for the last 3 years. Fuck every last single one of you with Larry's alleged sick dick. May you be fucked so that your bread basket sinks down into the lower parts of hell, and may you never be able to get an ass lift that will pick you back up, you sick sons of bitches. And yeah, I said it, and I don't give a damn whether you like it or you don't like it. All you Bush people who couldn't hit the damn like button because you're just mad that we was telling the truth and putting out information, fuck you too. Just so you know, we're gonna go and live our lives and enjoy ourselves. Fuck you. You stupid motherfuckers. Fuck you. That's what I want to say. And that's all I have to say. And I threw those bastards out, and that's all the fuck I'm gonna say about it.
Oh shit. Oh, I'm done. I'm truly done at this moment. Okay, y'all.
Harlow, fuck you. Denise, fuck you. What's the other one with the hole in his stomach? Mookie, fuck you. All of you around there doing all that stuff. Andrea, Lightbulb Garrison with your see-through ass, fuck you. To that wig wearing Susan ass nigga over there, fuck you. You know what the fuck you doing.
Hold on. Hold on. I got the perfect solution for that, Marcellus. Hold on. You just keep talking. I'm pulling it up now.
I'm done. Fuck all y'all, and I mean that, because we wasn't over here trying to hurt no damn body. We just was up here pointing out obvious things that you all needed to be paying attention to. We're not being malicious. We just talking. It's the fucking internet. But y'all take this shit too far, and this is ridiculous. And don't send me no damn comments, and I don't want your shit. Don't fucking send me no damn emails and none of that shit, because I ain't gonna fucking read them no damn way. I'll probably send you back a fuck you too. That's probably what you gonna get.
Marcellus, I got the perfect answer to all of them, and here we go. I think this will sum it up, and then we can get on up out of here. You ready?
Go right ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. Oh shit. Hold on. Here we go.
Still waiting on that heifer, Julio. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
I ain't lying. Fuck you, I'm out.
We out of here. I'll talk to y'all in a little bit. Episode 4 coming. Get ready. And we gone. Bye.
He gonna cry in the car.
Bye. Bye. My. Yes, sir.